welcome to Borough Park and welcome back to another episode of our weekly review show here on our YouTube channel. A busy week for the White Tigers first team with 2 games to look back on, one away from home against Gosport and one here against Hanwell Town on Wednesday evening, and we have the best of the action from both games, starting with the Gosport trip on Saturday.
The White Tigers opened the scoring inside 13 minutes as Dan Sullivan got on the end of a brilliant Wildine pass before firing a low-driven shot past the keeper for 1-0. Truro had chances to double their advantage in the second half through both Sullivan and Tyler Harvey. Gosport started to get into the game. They hit the post of a shot with 20 minutes to play, but that was the closest they came. Up the other end, Shane White fired over the bar. Paul Wotton's men had to soak up some late pressure, but they saw the game out to claim all 3 points.
So Dan Sullivan's strike 13 minutes in proved to be enough to give the White Tigers a 1-0 victory away at Gosport Borough on Saturday. We now hear the thoughts of the goal scorer Sullivan and manager Paul Wotton, who we caught up with after the game. Dan, 3 points on the road here at Gosport with a 1-0 win. Your goal, the difference in this one. We had to grind out for that one, didn't we? But a well-earned 3 points.
Yeah, first half I thought we were brilliant. Really tough place to come, Gosport. But second half we dug in, and like you said, tough win, but we'll take a win. And it's this side of the season, you just take everything that you can. And Gosport's a really tough place to come. We knew that. We spoke in the change room before the game, and whatever we'd done, we just made sure we didn't lose the game. So 3 points and a go, we'll take that all day.
Talk us through your goal. 13 minutes on the clock, you cut inside, and it's a good finish, isn't it?
Just, opened up for me. Great ball from Dino, and great ball from Dino, and just head down and did it. And luckily for me, went in. That's 2-2 now, so hopefully keep kicking on and scoring more now, so Because
I spoke to you just after Christmas, and you said that you were a little disappointed at the start of the season with the amount of goals you've scored, but as you say, 2-2 now, and obviously with the team winning as well, and that's 4 clean sheets now in a row. We're looking good, aren't we? We are looking good. We went for a little bit of a bad patch just before Christmas, but we've got the squad in there, so we always knew it was going to come back for us. And now, like you said, 4 clean sheets, two goals for me, and like we said, we're flying now, so hopefully we keep kicking on and keep getting the points on the table, and we can only do what we can do. So Paul, a 1-0 win on the road here in Hampshire against Gosport Borough, a difficult place to come, and you had to dig deep there today, but you must be happy with the 3 points.
Oh, that was a tremendous away performance, Cam. Really, really good. Dogged, resolute, great shape. It was always going to be, it's a tough place to come anyway, and the fact they got beat 4-0 on Wednesday night made today even tougher. Scored a great goal first half, and then I thought first half we were good, and then second half they didn't change shape, they changed personnel, and they had a little bit better quality coming forward from their back 3, so we tweaked it and put 3 up against them and negated that. So we're brave doing that. We could have easily sat on the edge of the box, but could have kept the ball a bit better second half. But happy to come here, and my goalkeeper not have to make 1 save in 90 odd minutes is a testament to the boys, so well done to them.
And obviously the goal 13 minutes in sort of is a massive boost for us, and obviously for Sully as well to get on the score sheet, but to keep it, that's 4 clean sheets in a row now, that's big as well, isn't it? Yeah,
that's key. Listen, being an ex-defender, you get, that's great, and obviously Hammy's made up in there, and the defenders, but it comes from the front. I mean, the front 3 for the last half hour stopped their back 3 playing forward, so if you stop it at source, the ball's not coming forward. It's a cliche, but it's a team effort. But 4 clean sheets on the trot is very, very pleasing. And I thought we was pretty comfortable throughout the game. Like you said, first half we could have scored more first half, I think. A couple of half chances second half, but we never looked like scoring second half. But that's a 1-0 away from home here is a great result for us.
And they were straight back in action on Wednesday night when they welcomed Hanwell Town to Borough Park here in the Southern League Premier South. Here's the best of the action.
The visitors won a penalty on 17 minutes following a foul from Ben Addlesbury. But City keeper James Hamon made a brilliant save, diving to the left to push away the penalty. Hanwell then saw a shot hit the crossbar, but the offside flag was quick to go up. Into the second half, and Truro broke the deadlock on 56 minutes. Rocky Neal's header wasn't held onto by the keeper, and Ben Addersbury was on hand to tap the ball home from close range. Tyler Harvey then got in behind and should have doubled Truro's lead, but his shot was straight at the keeper. Hanwell added some late pressure and had a few chances, but City defended well to secure yet another 1-0 win. So another hard-fought 1-0 victory sees City return to the summit of the Southern League Premier South after victory against Hanwell here on Wednesday. We now hear the thoughts of manager Paul Wotton and goalkeeper James Hamon, who we caught up with after the game. So Paul, a 1-0 win over Hanwell. Probably not a game you want to look back on, but a scrappy game overall. But 3 points, you must be happy with that.
Oh, I think it was a brilliant win. We looked. These boys just never quit. They never quit. It was far from at our best tonight. Far from it. No, actually nowhere near it. But we found a way to win. Credit to Hanwell. I thought Hanwell were great. They had great energy. They played the pitch really well. Played forward. The amount of entries into our box and long throws and direct play and set pieces. And I thought we defended them magnificently. Obviously, listen, Hammy saved the penalty. Poor defending on our part. Hammy's got us out of it there. All right, 5th clean sheet on the trot, and that's down to him. So credit to him. But we defend. I said at half time, this is a night. When you play that poorly in the first half and you look late and you're not getting to balls, and it's very, very difficult to raise your game. Very difficult. So I said the boys just had to pull it out of their guts tonight. You know, it's when you're fighting yourself for second balls and fighting yourself for headers and you can't quite get there and you think everything's against you, you just got to pull it out of your gut. And we found a way, and I couldn't be prouder of the boys tonight, and I think they deserve tremendous credit. But Hanwell were very good, and they were feeling aggrieved that they didn't get a point. Having said that, second half, Hammy hasn't had a save to make. So, you know, it was they were pretty relentless in their play, Hanwell. So I thought they're one of the fittest teams we've played this year, 100%. But the fact we found a way to grind out a 1-0, full credit to the players.
And as you say, like to win ugly when you're perhaps not your best, that's sign of a good team, isn't it?
Well, I think it's a yeah, you can say it's a sign of a good team. It's a sign of good spirit, it's a sign of good characters. You know, we wouldn't have won that last year, not a chance, no chance. So we're progressing in that respect because of the characters we've signed and the characters that stayed with the club. So a gritty performance, far from pretty. I don't think any neutral would have said that was a good game. You know, the pitch is becoming lively. We lost Sully in the warm-up, so Rice had to come in and play. Benno's come off injured, you know, but the 3 subs who come on have been chomping at the bit, and they came on and did great. So, you know, all in all, it's a really positive night for us. It's one of that. Listen, that's not a game to analyse. That's a game to praise the boys just for guts and character. So. And
on to back here again, and just it's going to come really quickly. Isn't it? Come right against Hartley Whitney, who've been on the road themselves this week. That'll be their 3rd away game. Yeah. Not again. You said it every week. There's no easy game in this league, is there?
No, it's tough, mate. It's tough because no one in this league's rolling around with a squad of 20, 22 players where you can change lots and lots of bodies because of finances and so on, and keeping players happy. You're never going to do it. So we just recover, and you know, Saturday's another game, and you know, we'll just deal with that. So I'll start thinking about that tomorrow morning. And you know, Hartley Whitney, I know Rowan Vine played against them, so it's you know, it'll be a tough game. They lost 1-0 to Swindon tonight, and Parkway couldn't break them down on Saturday, so we're in for a tough game.
So Hammy, another win, another clean sheet, and another penalty save for yourself. An ugly game of football tonight, but you must be happy with the 3 points.
Yeah, I think you've hit the nail on the head there. It was a horrific game of football I predominantly watched the game. Boys said it on the sideline as well. It was a horrible game to watch and to play in. But it was a real team performance where we had to dig in. We fought very, 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 very hard for those 3 points. I think on another day it probably might swing the other way. We might come off and be disappointed not to win. But yeah, obviously it was a scrappy goal as well. It probably summed the game up. But like you say, it's all about getting those 3 points and moving on.
We know you're going to say that it's your job to do it, but another penalty save for yourself, and that's 2-2 now, isn't it? You must be happy with that.
Yeah, well, yeah, 2 in a few weeks. Yeah, again, like I said last time, got to take me out off to Rocky. He does his homework. As mate, you were stepping forward to take it. I've looked at him and he's told me which way he's going. So obviously that makes my job a lot easier. Just had a laugh with him there as well, and it's easy for me then, because if he side flips it the other way, I can blame Rocky. So, but no, yeah, like you say, it's just what I'm there for. Feel like in the last few weeks, especially, I've been hitting a bit of form, which is nice. So, to get in the way of another one is obviously always a confidence boost for myself, and for it to go on and lead to a clean sheet and 3 points is obviously massive too.
And obviously back on top now. I know Weston's still got a couple of games in hand, but to have 5 clean sheets in a row is in this league is some going, isn't it?
I think so. I mean, I might be told otherwise. I think 5 clean sheets in a row in any league is pretty good going. You've seen all the rave on it in the Premier League. I know we're talking about a completely different level with Nick Pope at Newcastle. I know he kept a few more, but our run's still going for now, so we'll try and look to add to that on Saturday. Yeah, I think, like you say, I think it's a big positive. It's a great achievement for us, but it's not done yet. With a bit of luck, and we can keep pushing on and keep another one on Saturday.
And your thoughts going into Saturday, it's going to come around pretty quick, isn't it? But back here on Saturday against Hartley Whitney, who have had a very busy week travelling wise. They were here last weekend and obviously kept Parkway quiet in a 0-0 draw. It's going to be another tough one, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. It's proven every game in this league's tough. I think they played tonight as well. And lost 1-0, so they'll be looking for a reaction on Saturday. Like I say, it's going to be a tough game. We're at home, we're expected to put on a bit of a show and get the 3 points, but anything can happen. As long as we can perform a little bit better than we did tonight and get the 3 points, and there's no problems.
2 more games for the White Tigers coming up this week. Firstly, they welcome Hartley Whitney here to Belifo Park on Saturday, before Tuesday night they make the long midweek trip to Poole Town. In the reverse fixture, Truro beat Hartley Whitney 1-0 away from home, with Rocky Neal the goal scorer, whilst Poole Town were the visitors to Belifo earlier in the season, as Tyler Harvey scored a second half equaliser to draw 1-1. John Fabi's reserve side drew 0-0 with Wendra, and despite dominating large proceedings of the game, they're back in action on Saturday when they make the journey to St Agnes in the St Piran League. That's all we've got time for this week. Make sure to tune in to next week's show for action from the first team and the reserves. I've been Cameron Weldon, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.
Wanna hear you go?